Hello everybody and welcome to our review of the Altair AA Aqua. I'm super excited to open this thing up and then take it for a test run in the lake. So super excited. As you can see, this drone actually includes a self-righting hull. As you can see right there, it's also completely waterproof and it has a poor signal alarm, meaning that the controller will actually issue an alarm when it is on low signal. And it has a low battery alarm and a top speed of 30 kilometers an hour. So for a drone of this price point with all of these features and a top speed of 30 kilometers an hour, super excited to see if it actually lives up to all of these promises here. And we're going to be taking a look at that in this review. So first of all, let's unbox the drone and see what's in the box. So absolute first look at what's in the box. Here is the drone and the controller, as you can see right there, and it looks like this drone actually comes with 2 batteries, which is super cool. Always extremely helpful to come with 2 batteries, because when you're out on the lake and you run out of battery, that's no fun. So it's really nice that this RC boat comes with 2 batteries. So here is also a charging cable. As you can see, it also comes with a little stand right here, which is super easy to make. You just got to open this plastic bag here. And it also even comes with a little extra propeller, which is always super helpful just in case you break a propeller. Having an extra one is super handy. So taking a look here, if we take out these little stand pieces right here, the stand just goes together just like this, super easy, as you can see. And then here's the other side of it right here. Just like that, the stand is together and ready to hold the drone. So let's throw that off to the side right now and let's take a look at the boat itself. So here is the boat, as you guys can see. Here is the AA Aqua. I love the design of this. I love the bright red colors, and it's going to really stand out on the lake when we take this thing for a test drive. I really like the look of this RC boat. So let's take a look at what's actually under the hood. So if we open up this little compartment right here, take off the first little thing, as you can see, there's actually a second compartment, and that's because if any water gets in the first compartment, you have this little second compartment that gives you a little bit of extra protection in terms of being waterproof. So as you can see, you just simply unlock all these things, and I like that there's a little snap to unlocking these, because then you know when it's unlocked and it's locked. So you just unlock each of those little things, and here is the inside of the boat. As you guys can see, a lot of nice space inside the hull of this boat, which I really like. And as you can see, there is that water cooling system. So this boat actually includes a water cooling system that water cools the motor. As you can see, it's wrapped around the motor and the electronic system. And then the water comes out the bottom right here. So the water gets sucked in through right here, and it comes out the bottom. So that's a really cool feature that this boat has. Here's a little piece that connects to the battery. So as of right now, we can put this thing back on because I still need to charge the battery and everything. But let's take a look at the controller that this RC boat comes with. So here is the controller. So here's a controller that the AA Wave comes with. I really like the design of it. I like the feel. It's got a really nice, soft little steering wheel right here. I really like the feel of that. It's got trim on the controller right there as well. Here's the throttle trigger, and it takes 4 AA batteries. So that is what the transmitter for the Altair AA Aqua looks like. I'm going to get batteries in this. I'm going to charge up these batteries, and then we're going to take this RC boat for a test drive on the lake, see if it actually goes 30 kilometers an hour, see how fast that this RC boat is. Super excited. But really quick, before we take it for a test drive, this RC boat also includes this little protective nose cone right here as well. So this little piece actually just slips right onto the front of this RC boat, just like this. So just in case you hit anything with this boat, your nose is going to be protected from this nice little rubber piece right here. So as you can see, it just slips on right here, and then it goes into this little hole right on the front of the nose of the boat, just like so. And there we go, we have it attached, and it looks very nice too. As you can see, like I said, I love that bright red color for the design of this RC boat. So now we're going to be taking this boat out to the lake for a test drive to see how it actually performs in the water in some different conditions. So now let's cut to the test run of the AA Aqua. Alright everybody, welcome to the test run of the AA Aqua. We're here at the lake and we're going to be taking this boat out and seeing how it performs in the lake. So first off, we have to put the battery inside of the RC boat. So we have the battery right here. As you can see, it simply slides into this slot right here, and then it just plugs in like this. So you just want to line up those prongs right there, and then you can plug the boat in. So there we go, we have the boat plugged in, and the boat actually has to be touching the water in order to run, which is a really cool feature, especially so you don't get any fingers caught in there when you have the controller connected. So we have the battery in the boat. Now it's time to put this little lid on right here. This ensures that all the water stays out. Make sure no dirt is around on that little seal right there. So now we can put on the first protective layer right here. We just put that in, and then we want to lock each of these corresponding little locks right here. So lock, 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 and lock. There we go. We have that all locked up, and then we can put on the final little hood right here. So putting that on, as you can see, really good looking boat with this red color, and we have it all set up. We have the rubber nose on, and it's all set up and ready to go. All right, so the controls on this RC boat are really similar for any of the cheap RC boats out there. As you can see, it's got a little switch right here to turn the controller on, and if we turn it on, we'll hear that no signal alarm. That's because the boat's not actually connected yet. We have to put it in the water to be able to connect it to the controller. And it's got right-left trim, so if you notice that the boat is going a little bit too much to the right or a little bit too much to the left when you're trying to control the boat, you can just put some trim on. Just click those buttons a couple times to make sure that it's good. Or if you notice that the boat isn't going fast enough, you can also trim the throttle as well. So that's that throttle trim right there. You just push those buttons a few times, so either lower or higher right there. So like I said, this boat is similar to any of the RC boats out there that you would control. You pull the trigger for throttle and you push it out to go in reverse. And obviously we have the steering wheel right here. So great controller, especially for the price of this boat. So to connect the controller to the RC boat, all we have to do is turn it on like this, and you'll hear it beeping because it has no signal, and that's because the boat isn't in the water. It's got this little water sensor right here that has to be actually touching the water in order for the boat to work. So check this out. If we throw the boat in here, it will instantly connect to the controller. Just like that, we have a solid red light and we're ready to go. So now the boat is in the water, all ready to go. So let's take it out here kind of slow, and we'll do a couple tests with it. First off, let's do a turning radius test. So let's see how fast this boat can turn. So there we go, turning left, pretty good. And now we're gonna do a right turn test. Definitely faster on the right turns than the left turns, definitely. Overall, really great. I feel like I have a lot of control with this boat. There we go. If we get it planed out there, it goes faster. So now let's take the boat out here. Let's take it for a speed test. So we're going to be going horizontal here. Let's see how fast this boat can go. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if you guys saw that. The boat was completely underwater and it popped back up. That's crazy. I even got a low signal alarm while the boat was underwater. So okay, that was insane. Let's be a little more careful. Let's retry this speed test here. So let's turn it around. Okay, top speed. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is pretty fast. Oh yeah, really fun to drive. A really fast little RC boat. Wow. The AA Aqua definitely performs. Oh my gosh, it's just skipping along the water here, going incredibly fast. Wow. Wow, hardly any flipping over. We were just testing the AA Wave, which is a little bit cheaper RC boat offered by Altair AA, and that boat was getting flipped over by the waves a ton. And like I said in that review, that's an amazing RC boat for kids. But this RC boat is an amazing RC boat for beginners or people looking to get a fast RC boat. This one would be good for teenagers, adults, anyone looking to get a faster RC boat. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, did you guys see? It was completely underwater and it popped back up. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Completely underwater for like over a second. I was thinking like, is it sinking? Oh my gosh. So this boat's pretty slow until you get it to plane out. So as you can see, once it planes out, this boat is incredibly fast. Look at that. It's underwater and it pops back up. That's crazy. I've noticed that happens when I turn against the waves a lot. Wow, really fast RC boat. This is amazing. Really fun to drive. Whoa, yeah. Lots of control. Love the turning radius. Wow, look at that, turns on a dime. So this boat's supposed to be able to go 30 kilometers an hour. I would say it's definitely, oh. All right guys, so as you guys can see, the boat was just stuck, but we got it untangled right there. just by shimmying it over in reverse and then forward. Alright, so this boat is performing amazingly, way better than I actually thought it would. We're going to be trying the self-righting feature out on this boat now. I'm going to purposely try to flip this thing over upside down, and I'll show you guys how it self-rights itself, so check this out. There we go. As you can see, the boat's upside down. Watch this. There we go. Look at that. Just like that, the boat is flipped back over. Oh, it looks like the nose tip is a little bit, is about to fall off the boat. Oh no, let's bring it in here. When I threw it in there, it looks like the nose tip kind of fell off. Okay, so let's bring it in here. Oh wow, that was close to falling off. That was barely on there. Here, let me just put this on a little bit better. So you want to be careful if you're throwing this boat in the water. The nose tip might get bent when it hits the water. So let's put that back on, this little rubber nose right here. Just slip it in that slot. There we go. We got it back on. So just be careful about that when you're throwing it in the water. I was purposely throwing it upside down, but if the boat gets flipped, this rubber nose tip might not be the most secure thing. So just something to be aware of. So let's throw it back out there. All right, so the reverse feature also works on this boat very well. There we go. As you can see, when the boat planes out, really fast RC boat, really fun to drive. Wow, look at that, just zigzagging across the water right there. This is doing an amazing job performing here in the lake. Amazing RC boat for the price. I would say it's definitely going at least 30 kilometers an hour, maybe much faster. So there we go. Now to demonstrate the self-righting capability again, you just put it into reverse, kind of rock the boat back and forth until the boat flips itself back over. There we go. So now we flip the boat back over and it's driving once again. So now I'm going to see how far this boat can actually go in the lake. So this is going to be a length test. So let's take the boat out here. We're taking it out, seeing how far it can go before we get that low signal alarm. So all we can see from the boat at this point is the little bit of trail behind the boat. We're still going. Oh my gosh, this boat goes far. That's amazing. I didn't even get a low signal alarm, but I had to turn it around because we were getting too far out there. I recommend not going that far if you get this boat. Amazing turning radius, incredibly fun to drive. Wow. So let's bring the boat in here. Did an amazing job. Look at that, there we go. So that is the Altair AA Aqua. All right, so for $79, this is an amazing boat for the price. Performs incredibly. I'll put a link down in the description where you can buy this exact boat for the best price possible. So we took the boat really far out there and it still had connection, didn't even get a low signal alarm, but this boat does feature a low signal alarm, so if you do go too far out, you'll get that before the boat disconnects. We didn't even get it though, and it was incredibly far out there. So if you're leaning between buying the AA Aqua and the AA Wave, which is $10 cheaper than this boat, I highly recommend you go for the AA Aqua. Only $10 more, incredibly more functional, especially if you're going to be taking in water that's at all wavy. This boat performs a ton better. So I highly suggest you get this boat if you are choosing between the two. Now, there might be instances where you're a beginner, you're getting an RC boat for kids that you don't need something this powerful, and then you might want to get the AA Wave. But if you're looking for an RC boat for adults or teenagers or anybody wanting a little bit more powerful of a boat, I would say a kid would definitely be able to handle this boat as well. This is, in my opinion, the best RC boat I've tested for beginners for the price point. Amazing RC boat for the price. All right, so now we're going to open this boat up and see how much water got inside. I'm actually really curious, since you guys saw this boat was completely submerged underwater, so I'm really curious to see how much water got in. So looking first layer here, not too much. Let's unlock each of these little things. Unlock, 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 and finally unlock. And let's see how much water got inside. Not too bad. Now a little bit of water here, but not as bad as I actually thought. Here, let's pour it out so we can see it. So only a couple of drops of water. That is not too bad at all for a boat that was completely submerged underwater. This did an amazing job at keeping the water out, so you don't have to worry about any water getting in. A little bit more water than with the AA Wave, which is $10 cheaper, one of the best RC boats for kids. But overall, this boat, I highly recommend you get this boat if you're trying to decide between the two. This one did an amazing job, better, a world better than the AA Wave. So as you can see, there is some water in there, if you can get that. There is some water in the boat. Actually, now if we... Okay, yeah, there's still some water in there. So not as bad as some other boats though, because I've gotten different boats like the FT011 and the FT012, and those boats had a lot more water than this, so not a deal breaker at all. I highly recommend actually you get this boat if you're trying to decide between all of them. This boat performs a lot better and it's an amazing price. So overall, this boat is an amazing price. I love that you don't have to turn it on. There's no switches or anything that you have to turn on. You simply throw the boat in the water and you can start taking it for a run. It turns on automatically when you put it in the water. So overall, amazing RC boat for the price. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Link will be down below, the Amazon link and the store link where you can buy this directly from the Altair AA website. Amazing boat for the price. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Subscribe to Drone Rich for more drone reviews, RC boat reviews like this. And I'll leave a link down below to our website, dronerich.com, where you can see a written review of the AA Aqua if you guys are interested. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.